The major gases, they provide the maximum contribution to the warming. That's why we're looking at their trends. And for all three top gases, carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide, we've seen the highest level on record. So basically the trend, which we've seen last year, it continues. And what is particularly frightening this year is that if we look at the growth rates of carbon dioxide, then it's pretty comparable to the average growth rate within 10 years. But if we look at the growth of methane, that's the highest ever we have in the history of our observations. If we go 30 years back when we started the measurements, the increase in methane, which we've seen from 2020 to 2021, is higher than anything we've seen. So just to give you the perspective, like in 80s, we were talking about the increase of 10 units. It's the parts per billion of the molecules of methane. Then we were in the plateau, let's say around year 2000, say from 1990 to 2007. From 2007, we started growing, but then it was kind of a slowly like 5, 6. This year we have 18 parts per billion increase in atmospheric methane. And for nitrous oxide, which is the third most important anthropogenic greenhouse gas, we also have the highest growth rate in record. So they're all hitting the records, and two of them are increasing faster than before. Nitrous oxide is as the gas which is coming from largely from the application of the nitrogen containing fertilizer. So the substantial amount of this gas is associated with the application of the nitrogen containing fertilizer by the agriculture. And that gas has a consequences. If it goes into the stratosphere, it can destroy ozone layer in the stratosphere. But also when we have a lot of nitrogen, it goes into the water, goes into the soil, and the water, it has an impact for biodiversity, like accumulation of nitrogen in the soil has implication for the biodiversity. This amount of energy, which is additionally accumulated in the atmosphere for the greenhouse gases, have to go somewhere. So you will have more extreme events, you will have more precipitation or more severe storms. So it's kind of a long-term changes in the weather patterns. It may or may not impact the big patterns like El Nino, La Nina. It is to be seen because it's very difficult to do the attribution of the large phenomena to the climate change, but definitely when it comes to the extreme events and the amount of the energy which we put in the atmosphere, it's tremendous. And let's say substantial amount, like 90%, goes into the ocean. So then you are sitting on the heat buff, which will create a lot of extreme phenomena.